and gentlemen. So today's video is going to be a top 10 fall or autumn fragrance video. So just like all my other top 10 videos, these will be in no particular order. Some fragrances I do prefer over some of the others. However, a lot of these I do wear. Unfortunately, I just don't reach for them as often as I would like. You know, when you're a reviewer or if you have such a large collection, it's really hard to choose your favorites, right? So the first one in this video is going to be from the House of Ferrari. No, it is not bright neroli, and no, I do not want to hype that one up anymore. I love the scent. This is going to be probably my second or my third favorite from the house, and it is Noble Fig. So it's got a very prominent fig leaf note, along with musk, mandarin orange, clary sage, and more. It's a great unisex fragrance. You can go both ways, male or female. It's not one or the other. Just a great casual scent that will get you noticed more so when the person's more in your space, alright? So Noble Fig from the House of Ferrari. The second fragrance is actually going to be from the House of Salvatore Ferragamo, and no, this is not going to be a flag. That might make my winter video. But this is the only the only Salvatore Ferragamo fragrance that I have in this video, and it's from their upper line. It's from the Tuscan Soul line, and this is Lindy Nia. So just a great green fragrance. It's a very green fragrance. So the main note that I get is a lot of fig leaf. There's also some sandalwood, tonka bean, jasmine, and more. Is it worth the $250 that I paid for? No. I love the fragrance. I love the house. Yes, I'm a bit of a Ferragamo fanboy, as a lot of people know, along with Ferrari, but it's definitely not worth the $250 price tag, even though it's blended very well. I'd say that this is more of a $150 price tag, if you will. And that's Canadian. You know, if you're going to go American, probably $140, $130. Alright? So Lindy Nia from the House of Salvatore Ferragamo. The third fragrance is actually going to be from the House of Giorgio Armani, and this is Emporio Armani Diamonds for Men. So I actually did a video on this one with Coach Rob. This is a great night out fragrance. It's sexy. It will get you noticed. It's a great date scent. Some of the notes: cacao, bergamot, woods, vetiver, amber, and more. Just a great casual scent. Great for going out. You can actually wear this also for semi-formal, if you will. So, Emporio Armani Diamonds for Men. The fourth one in this video is going to be from the House of Canali, and no, it is not Black Diamond. This is probably one of my more favorite fragrances from this list itself, and it is actually Canali Men. So unfortunately, it's not the bottle. It's just a spray can. So the bottle itself is really not worth the $225 price tag that unfortunately a lot of people are asking for. I actually got this in a travel kit with some body wash, some aftershave with this. Great fragrance though, guys. Very classy, very versatile. This is pretty much an all-year scent. It's got lots of leather, it's got lots of pineapple. Hell, it's got like, I think it was 19 or 20 notes, if you will. So some of the notes: pineapple, leather, nutmeg, florals, cardamom, and just a ton more. So Canali Men, just a great, versatile signature scent for the mature gentleman. And I don't mean old man, guys. I mean like any age, as long as you're mature with your attitude and your mentality and just the way you carry yourself. Now the fifth one to make in this video, I like this scent. I really do. I just don't like the name of it. It's from the House of Michel Germain, or Michael Germain. You know, unfortunately the house does get looked down upon a lot just because of the names itself. But they do produce some pretty decent fragrances out there. And this is Sexual Paris Put On. So just a little travel spray that I got when I bought another bright neroli, because I gave mine to Manny from Cascade Scents. But this is actually surprisingly really good. It's got a champagne note, it's got sage, cardamom, star anise, citrus. I think there's some woods in there along with some pepper. This is a great sexy fragrance, guys. You know, the name itself is a bit of a put off, because I know it's like the whole sexual line. You got like sexual steel, sexual daddy, sexual sugar daddy, whatever. You know, I think Michel Germain is a really, he's really up there with his sexuality. He's the man's a freak, I'm pretty sure. But don't look down upon this. This is actually quite good, and I'm going to be doing a review with this one with hopefully we'll do a review. I'm definitely going to be meeting up with him. Dan, Mr. Smelly 1977. So Dan, this is going to be one hell of an interesting and fun review if we do this one, right? So this is the fifth fragrance in this video. The sixth fragrance in this video is going to be from the House of Ferrari. Alright, so guys, this is the last Ferrari fragrance in this video, and it's just a little decant. This is actually vetiver essence. So surprisingly, this is actually a good scent. Now, I have hyped up the House of Ferrari, especially with the bright neroli, but they do produce some really good quality scents. Bright and Early is not available in the States, neither is this one. But I do believe that this one itself, I have seen some of the Ferrari Essence line online, FragranceNet. They sell them for very good prices. You know, I actually got this one from a gentleman, I believe, who was in Singapore. So some of the notes: vetiver, cardamom, coffee, hazelnut, pepper. This is a very masculine scent, and the vetiver is very prominent in the opening, and then it does tone down to something really delightful. So if you smell this one, please let me know, because I think it's surprisingly really good. Now the seventh one in this video is going to be from the house of Perry Ellis. Now I'm hoping to have a review of this one before the end of the year, but we'll see. Okay, this really caught me off guard. No one's really talked about it or anything, and this is Perry Ellis Coble. Now this is a 100 ml bottle. I'd rather have a 30 ml if it came in that size, but I'm not too sure. This is a banger. This is a very loud fragrance, especially from the house of Perry Ellis. I have not smelled anything like this when it comes to really any designer fragrance out there. Some of the notes: cashmeran, rum, sandalwood, ginger, fig, and just a lot more. I think there's some bergamot in this one. Not exactly sure, but this screams night out. This screams just night, just evening, you know. But formal, sexy. I think that this is more for the sexy and the mature there, and more so for the grown people. I think that this is a little bit older, for like 30 years and up. It does have a bit of a mature vibe to it, but just a phenomenal scent that's really under the radar. So Perry Ellis Coble is the 7th fragrance. Now the 8th fragrance to make this video. Now when it comes to your top 5s, your top 10s, your top 20s, when it's fall or hell, even springtime, you gotta have this fragrance. It's a classic, it's a staple in a lot of people's collection. This is Hugo Boss bottle. This is the classic. Came out in 1998, I believe. This is phenomenal. This is like a masterpiece in a bottle, and I think it's still Hugo Boss's #1 seller. Vanilla, amber, sorry, that's the wrong one. Vanilla, green apple, cinnamon, sandalwood, plum. I don't get the plum, I get a lot of cinnamon, vanilla, and a lot of that apple note. Just a stellar fragrance. The 9th fragrance in this video is actually going to be from the house of Baldessarini, and from what I know, this is actually like it's owned from the house of Hugo Boss, but no one has really talked about this one ever, and this is Baldessarini Strictly Private. The first spray, to me, I get a bit of a Dior Homme powdery vibe, if you will, but that just may be my nose. I think that this is fantastic. It's got vanilla, amber, rose, pink pepper, and resin. Now I gave David from the Fragrance Bros a decan of this. This wasn't for him, but maybe it's the rose. I know that Dave doesn't like rose-based fragrances. But this is class, it's sophistication, it's night out, and it's actually pretty sexy. And the last one in this video is going to be a niche fragrance, gentlemen. No, it is not by Kilian or from the House of Creed. This is probably one of my more favorite houses when it comes to niche fragrances out there. And it is from the house of Acqua di Parma. So yes, I'm an Acqua di Parma fanboy when it comes to the niche house or the niche fragrances. And this is Junipero di Sardegna. Now unfortunately I will no longer be keeping this one. This is a fantastic fragrance. I love it. I sprayed myself 5 mLs, and this is all I need. I only need 5 mLs. This is actually going to Mr. Smelly Dan. So we actually, hopefully, by the time that this video is up, his video will be up. Who knows? But this is maturity. It is class. This is the James Bond of the Blue Mediterranean line when it comes to this house. It's got juniper, spices, cedar, nutmeg. It's got some bergamot or some lemon. This is a banger. This could be used spring, summer, and also fall. I think more so fall than anything than summer, even though that the Blue Mediterranean line is more considered spring and summer. Because that this has such heavy notes in it, this is more of a fall fragrance to my nose, but it's also an evening scent as well. Very, very classy, elegant. Psh, James Bond right here. So guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Those are my top 10 or just 10 recommendation fragrances for the autumn or fall. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.